Hey, I'm going to be talking about the Sig Sauer P220 Match today. There's several different versions of the gun, including double actions, single action onlys, double action single actions. This model right here is actually a single action double action, although this model has actually gone out of production. It's got, the guns have, the P220 Match has a 5-pound single action pole. It's 8.3 inches long, 5.5 inches tall, and 1.5 inches wide. Its sight radius is 7.2 inches. The weight with the magazine is 33.6 ounces or 2.1 pounds, which I actually found to be really light in a gun this size. The mag capacity is 8 rounds. It's a single stack. The gun caliber, which I forgot to mention earlier, is 45 ACP, which is an expensive round, but it's a really fun round to shoot. It's not compliant with California and Massachusetts, unfortunately, so if you live in there, California or Massachusetts, you're missing out, and you should move to Texas or some other state that is less gun restrictive. The operations, though, on some guns they may be just a tad bit different. They're all basically the same. The only real difference between them is the single action and the double action. The single action only is not going to have this decocker here. The double actions will. The way you operate it is once you've chambered your round and you're going to carry it around, say open carry, whatever. It's actually a really nice gun for that kind of stuff. All you want to do is just press it down, and you'll feel a little click, and it just decocks it there for you. Really nice. It's a really that feature alone, not alone, but that feature is one of the things that makes this gun so great for home defense, out and about, open carrying. It's really a wonderful gun for personal defense. In order to field strip it, this is your takedown lever. What you're going to want to do is lock the slide back. Drop your magazine out if you had it in. Flip your takedown lever down like that. Then you got to release the slide carefully so it doesn't fly. And it just slides right off the frame. Then you got to take this out, recoil spring, and the barrel. Really cool thing on the recoil spring is Sig Sauer painted it green on the tip that goes on the recoil, the guide rod first. So if you don't have that, what you do is if it's tighter here than here, the tight side is the one you want. So you can kind of see that this is a little tighter than this side. You see how easy that goes in there? Okay, so in order to reassemble it, what you gotta do is just take the barrel and place it right back in, just like that. Then you take the recoil spring and guide rod, goes right in there, and you press it just like that, make it sort of seated right. Then what you want to do is insert it right back on, and you want to lock the slide back. You can do that by inserting a rear, an empty magazine and pulling the slide to the rear, which I think is easiest, or you can just pull the slide to the rear and use your finger to operate that. The slide stop. Lock it to the back, and simply flip your takedown lever back up, and there you go, back in action. The casing it comes in, and what it comes with 2 magazines. I only have one right now because the other one's loaded. Comes with some gun oil, a gun lot. It's nothing really special. It doesn't say Sig on it or anything. It's just blue. Casing on this is horrific. It's really crappy. You see, it's just foam flops around. You know, when you put the gun in it and you close it and you're going to the range or something, you can actually hear it clacking around on the sides. That's how bad it is. Yeah. So The ergonomics on it, it's really actually feels pretty good. If you have a larger hand, it's a definite for you. I hear lots of people with larger hands saying they love it, the feel of it. It works for small hands too, although if your hand is really small, there's some aftermarket things you can get for it to make it fit a little better. But yeah, reliability, like all SIGs, is excellent. I have no idea how many thousands of rounds we've gone through and never had one jam. Nope, not one. The only other problems we've had, which are two, have just been us not doing something right. And it's actually kind of hard to find at gun shows. And so the only real thing you can do is buy it offline or online. And gunbroker.com, a bunch of other sites out there. There's gungenie.com, you can find them. And the MSRP on it is $1,200, which is kind of steep. However, you can generally get them for $900 to $800. So yeah, it's a great gun. And I guess that's all. So P220 Match, made by Sig Sauer. Wonderful, wonderful gun. Great accuracy. Wonderful for self-defense and personal protection at home. Put it in your safe, beside your bed. Some people might complain about having only 8 rounds. Well, you know what? 1911, used it in World War II, worked perfectly, had only 7 rounds of 45. And with 45, you don't need more than, say, 2 rounds to put somebody out.